You can't teach anybody anything, only make them realize the answers are already inside them. Facts which at first seem improbable will, even on scant explanation, drop the cloak which has hidden them and stand forth in naked and simple beauty. All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered, the point is to discover them. I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. In the sciences, the authority of thousands of opinions is not worth as much as one tiny spark of reason in an individual man. Nothing can be taught to a man, only it's possibly to help him to discover it inside. Knowing thyself, that is the greatest wisdom. I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with senses, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. To understand the universe, you must understand the language in which it's written, the language of mathematics. To be humane, we must ever be ready to pronounce that wise, ingenious and modest statement, "I do not know." Two truths cannot contradict one another. Some, merely to contradict what I had said, did not scruple to cast doubt upon things they had seen with their own eyes again and again. The sun, with all those planets revolving around it and dependent on it, can still ripen a bunch of grapes as if it had nothing else in the universe to do. I would beg the wise and learned fathers of the Church to consider with all diligence the difference which exists between matters of mere opinion and matters of demonstration. It vexes me when they would constrain science by the authority of the Scriptures, and yet do not consider themselves bound to answer reason and experiment. Measure what can be measured, and make measurable what cannot be measured. There are those who reason well, but they are greatly outnumbered by those who reason badly. I think that in the discussion of natural problems we ought to begin not with the Scriptures, but with experiments and demonstrations. You cannot teach a person something he does not already know, you can only bring what he does know to his awareness. Showing a greater fondness for their own opinions than for truth, they sought to deny and disprove the new things which, if they had cared to look for themselves, their own senses would have demonstrated to them. The Bible shows the way to go to heaven, not the way the heavens go. And who can doubt that it will lead to the worst disorders when minds created free by God are compelled to submit slavishly to an outside will? When we are told to deny our senses and subject them to the whim of others? When people devoid of whatsoever competence are made judges over experts and are granted authority to treat them as they please? These are the novelties which are apt to bring about the ruin of commonwealths and the subversion of the state. If you could see the earth illuminated when you were in a place as dark as night, it would look to you more splendid than the moon. Where the senses fail us, reason must step in. They who depend upon manifest observations will philosophize better than those who persist in opinions repugnant to the senses.
Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss out a chance to see next video. Subscribe.